This year's 136 Wimbledon Championships featured some stunning victories and major surprises, from nail-biting upsets that left us speechless to awe-inspiring comebacks. In this video, we'll take you on a journey behind the scenes, exploring the stories of rising stars and seasoned vets, their dedication to the sport, and the spirit that keeps fans coming back year after year. A poor start left Carlos Alcaraz a single point from a two-set hole against Djokovic in the Wimbledon final. That sort of deficit is daunting for anyone, let alone a 20-year-old in his second major final. Alcaraz called Djokovic a legend of our sport and said it would make winning Wimbledon that much more special. He marked himself as the star people have been predicting he would be, transforming potential into triumph. He is the first man outside the Elite Four, Djokovic, Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, and Andy Murray, to win Wimbledon since 2002. "I haven't played a player like him ever," said Djokovic, which is quite a statement from a guy who competed against Federer and Nadal for so long. He's proven he's the best player in the world, no doubt. After 2 hours, they were 2 sets in, at 1 set each. The fifth game of the third set might have been worth the high price of admission. Neither man wanted to bend, and neither wanted to cede a thing. Alcaraz serves tops 130 miles per hour. He displays a complete game as possible, from his volleying ability to his well-disguised drop shots. He moved out front for good by breaking to go up 2-1 in the fifth with a backhand passing winner. Djokovic, who fell during the point, quickly popped back up and reacted by slamming his racket into the net post. They would play for another 24 minutes, but Alcaraz never relented, never gave away, no matter the skill and will possessed by the man across the net. And it was Alcaraz, not Djokovic, who covered his face and rolled in the grass after the final point. So how much did Alcaraz earn for beating Djokovic in the Wimbledon final? On top of receiving the iconic golden trophy, taking home the win comes with a massive payout. The winner of this year's men's final, in this case Alcaraz, took home $2.35 million. This is tied for the highest amount of any victor ever. The Spaniard has already made millions from success in tennis. In 2023 alone, his major slams have given him $3.69 million. The runner-up Djokovic, on the other hand, received $1.17 million in cash, making him the first ever tennis player to surpass $130 million mark with his career wins. It was a picture that spoke 1,000 words when Marketa Vondoursova collapsed to the turf after she smacked the winning shot in Saturday's final under the roof of center court. The 24-year-old was already the first unseeded women's finalist at Wimbledon in the Open era. Her 6-4, 6-4 win over last year's runner-up made her the first unseeded women's Wimbledon champion. TV cameras caught her younger sisters in tears and disbelief minutes before she clinched the match that will surely come to define her career. She reached the 2019 French Open final when she was 19, but a persistent injury in her left wrist has plagued her since. Last year, she was unable to even compete in Wimbledon. She was sidelined between April and October following surgery. She had woken up so nervous on Saturday morning that she had to be told to change when she came out to practice wearing black, having forgotten the all-white rule. But after her win, she truly could not believe it, with others commenting she's the future of tennis. British teenager Henry Searle is credited for becoming the first home winner of the boys singles in 61 years. The big serving Searle, who hit 134 mile/hour serve during the final, which would have been a match for anyone in the men's game, showed out in the final in a 6-4, 6-4 victory. The 17-year-old was little known prior to his championships and had the toughest of draws, being pitted against the #1 ranked player in his opening round match. He said his serve improved tremendously during lockdown and was the main reason why he won this year's final. As the sun sets on this year's Wimbledon, we look forward to the future, where new stars will rise and continue the legacy of this prestigious event. Tennis will always be a sport that unites people from all walks of life, inspiring millions with its spirit of sportsmanship and fair play. If you like this video, please subscribe and leave your thoughts down below in the comments what you thought about this year's Wimbledon Championships.